Hello there everybody, welcome to XCOM Enemy Within. Enemy Within being a nice addition to Enemy Unknown. Now, quick explanation. So, this is the first fully single player game fully played on Twitch and recorded for on Twitch for my Let's Play channel. And I already started this. I already played this for about an hour and a half. Nearly 2 hours actually. And it broke on me. So what happened is that, well, first of all, this is played on easy difficulty because I believe firmly that you can have fun with games on the easiest difficulty settings. This is what I have done with my channel previously as well, and so on, as in play games on the easiest difficulty setting and then play them on harder stuff. I have never finished XCOM Enemy Unknown. I only played XCOM Enemy Within a little bit, actually. Because I did this previously. I always play this on the hardest difficulty because that's how I feel XCOM should be played at. But since this is a Let's Play, I'm going to play it on the easiest difficulty setting and I'm finally going to finish the damn game. So what I did was I enabled tutorial and meld tutorial, you know, to make it feel like it's an introduction, and the tutorial really sets up the game. Like, I feel it is, the tutorial is integral to the story of the game. So playing through it would make sense. However, I came to a spot where the game no longer worked. Like, because I also go Iron Man, this is something I always do, because there is no saves coming here. I hate being able to save scum and so on. Iron Man mode makes sense to me. This is how should be default in XCOM, where you cannot go back on your decisions. Anyway, so what happened is came to a button called mission control where it's like go mission control, and so I try to go mission control. It does nothing. I crash the game, restart. And the save it loads for me, partially due to Iron Man mode being on, requires me to do an action I have already done, which is to build one piece of a building. And I couldn't do that because obviously I had already set it up to being built. So the game did not allow me to move forward. And as such, we're doing this without tutorial. Without meld tutorial. What? With Iron Man mode on and these things. On easy difficulty. So yeah. And I'm gonna put on a couple second wave options. Not created equally. We'll have randomized stats for starting stats for soldiers. That means there are going to be people who are going to be absolutely garbage, which is just fine. Also, damage roulette will make certain weapons so much less predictable. So that will be fun. This is a few ways I am trying to make the game harder for me, even though I play on the easiest difficulty setting, because I don't just want to blaze through the game. And also I have another plan. So let's start then. Everything else should be correct. Yes. No. I don't want the tutorial experience then, because it seems to be broken.
light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Alright. This is probably where we go. Because this bonus is really good for early on. I'll explain that later. Granted, this bonus is also very nice overall, and for the longer game. For the longer game, Europe bonus might be worth it as well. This is not a bonus I really want or need right away. This is a bonus we can get early on, well, later on, make life easier. However, this is a bonus I want right at the start, so let's do that.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India.
Operation Dying Serpent.
A local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles. Strike one, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
So I'm going to try and give some tips here in the early videos at least on. Also, this is a horrible map to do the first mission on how I approach the game, on how to make it on higher difficulty settings as well. Because I have never played this beneath impossible before. I should maybe clarify that before I really start moving here. So, when I play XCOM, I have played the old XCOM games, and to me, XCOM is the sort of a game where I crank it up to the highest difficulty setting, Iron Man mode. I make it as difficult as possible for me to make it seem like the aliens are really kicking my butt, and it's going to be nearly impossible to, you know, fend off an alien invasion of superior technology and intellect and so on. I don't care about finishing the game. I don't care about that. I wanna see how far I can get doing that before I am being shot to such pieces that I can no longer feasible continue the game, because all of my best soldiers have died and so on. And that is what I enjoy about XCOM. However, for this Let's Play, I feel like it is time to actually finish the dang game and show you everything, and also finally see how the game's ending is, because I have no idea. I've never gotten that far. Alright. Maybe this is where we do the first move. So one thing I wanna try to try and get the meld canisters on all of these missions. That is going to add a little bit more difficulty to the way I approach this game. So I see one is here, so I would be going towards it. I hate going up this ramp though. That is going to be such suicide.
Alien life on Earth. We're witnessing something never before seen in recorded history.
Alright, now I absolutely do not have control now, do I? What I mean by that? By control I mean simply, can I get a frag grenade on the aliens? On high difficulty settings, a single frag grenade does not kill. Multiple frag grenades are required, because even sectoids have more than 3 health, but here they have only 3 health. However, I'm running damage roulette, and that means nasty things. So I'm going to hide from the aliens then. This is a bad move to do, by the way, because I am seeing this, like, if I had not spotted the aliens, I would not have done that move, because I wouldn't be able to see down here. Alright. So, can I have anybody reaching there for an Overwatch? No, I do not. And so what we do instead is go like here, go this way. You're gonna set up an Overwatch shot for me here. You're outside of the aliens field of view. I am too used to playing on higher difficulty settings where Overwatch is not all that useful, in all honesty. Because Overwatch shots have an aim penalty and it's already hard enough to hit those shots. So only 3 damage, alright, fine. Ooh, at least it missed. I'm so used to aliens not missing things. Alright, so going here, I do not have a flanking shot on this alien. Because cover works in a 180-degree angle in this game. So if I take this guy, for example, here and explain that out. So I need to have a flanking shot on this person. Somebody needs to be 180 degree behind this cover. So basically, a person would have to be right next to her, him, or behind that piece of cover here to get that angle. So being around this corner here would give a shot around the corner to have the 180, being past the 180 degree angle. Being here would not give a flanking shot. Being here would give a flanking shot because it's not in this corner, so this cover does not apply, and would have this shot. However, being here would give a shot across this actual line here, and so would not give a flanking shot. Hopefully that was clear enough explanation. It should be shown here. That means I would have to get here to have a flanking shot on the alien, which I will not be able to do. Alright, so which one of you folks wants to charge for the melt canister? How many aliens are we going to open with this move? Hopefully no more. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I wanted the meld. Oh, nice. Thankfully they jumped down. Fluff, that was good. That was lucky for me. Whoa, that was really lucky. Alright, so you have a high cover here. 40% shot. That is not a good shot. In this game, if you're taking 40% shots, you're probably losing your games often. So, what I need to do is I need to provide an Overwatch shot still, and otherwise get ready to engage this stuff. So if I go here, I might be in a really bad position because those aliens are now down there. If I go here, they might come to the corner and have a flanking shot on this guy. They won't have exactly from the corner because 180 degrees. So, but if he comes on this side here, he will have a flanking shot. So I'm not going to go on this side. And there is no other high cover here, which absolutely sucks. Wow, I really hate this map. And I cannot get up there. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna bring a second person up top here. So I can get high ground on those, hopefully. And then you are gonna move over here and set up another Overwatch shot. And this person is actually going to try now. Not going to try, not going to even try because 35% shot. Can I get on here? I can, but there is no high cover there. I could actually pull back here. Yeah, let's do that. Now I have two aliens here shooting at me. Do I have control? No, I do not. No, I do not. Oh, that means we will do a hunker down. So he hopefully does not get shot to pieces. I'm not taking 35% shots. The chances of those hitting are so dang low that I am not taking them. Alright, good, he went Overwatch. Fantastic. As long as he goes Overwatch, okay, there's the other melt canister. Let's start beelining that melt canister as well. Okay, you can grab this one. Collect it. Alright. We should probably beeline that melt canister. Who do you have shot at? Ooh, okay, 60%. This is a shot I'm going to take, even though I do have control of this alien here with the guy, but I'm going to take this shot because killing this kills the one he has melded with. Alright, damage roulette coming into play. Only 2 damage. These guns average 3 damage. Actually, goes up to 4, which is to say that it usually does 3 to 4 in regular games. However, we have damage roulette going on. Alright, so I'm going to start beelining this melt canister, and this is probably a really bad idea, but we're going to do it anyway. Alright, good. 6 turns. Fine, fine, fine. This is a shot we... Do I wanna risk a 55% shot? Probably not. What's this shot on the other one? That would be a 35% shot, and that would however kill 2 aliens, so I'm going to swap the pistol because infinite ammo is something they fixed in XCOM 2 actually. And I'm going to try this shot. Oh! That got lucky. Wow, that got really lucky.
Their weapons appear to self-destruct when the operator dies. We should look closely for any fragments that could be salvaged for our own development programs.
Remember that killing an alien with explosives means that you do not get the corpses and the weapon fragments. Wait, you probably get the corpse, but you do not get the weapon fragments. So that is that. And yeah, this red shield also shows that this is a flank move. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to set up an Overwatch, just in case this alien wants to advance. Probably is going to go back and try to shoot at the fella who is above. Yep. Or somebody else who is in high cover, which is just nice. Alright, so you have killed an alien, which is nice and nifty. You don't have a shot, however from here you would have a shot. And now, as you can see, I am behind the 180-degree angle, and we have a nice 100% flanking shot with an increased critical chance. I'm gonna run for this meld, even though I know that killing these aliens would give me the melt canister, but I don't know if we have more than 4 aliens. Guess I am used to playing on higher difficulty settings where you have more than 4 aliens in these missions. Alright, so let's just get everybody up top, get a nice bit of cover here.
Solid copy, Commander.
Get high ground aiming advantage over these aliens. So I've killed 3 now. Need 1 more. Ooh, it missed. Thankfully it missed. Alright. So then we do this. Right next to the alien. Almost 100% hit chance. Go for it. And 2 damage. Damage roulette coming into play. Go handgun.
Hostiles pass. Good work out there, Strike One.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
Very nice. That went well. Thanks for that. That was awesome. So I'm going to be recording or rather not recording, but well, I am recording. Whatever.
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
Alright, am I not getting interrupted anymore? Like, can I talk now?
Looks like they're really taking care of business down there, and without so much as a scratch.
Can I talk now? Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do with these missions is I am going to
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
give me a moment, will you? I'm explaining something here. I know we're under an alien invasion. Can I at least try to explain something here first? Alright, thank you. Anyway, so I'm going to record the geoscape at the end of the missions, so you don't have to, you know, watch me do fiddle around with soldiers or anything of the of this stuff before we go to the missions. The same way I'm doing the Darkest Dungeon, where I do the mission and then I do the town interactions afterwards. So yeah. Alright, so I didn't get support. The one class I really wanted to get early. I didn't get support.
The heavy weapons specialist provides a crucial service to the squad. With the rocket launcher in tow, there are demolitions experts.
Alright. So, if you want a soldier named after you, tell me. Leave a comment. Why not? If you wanna get horribly murdered by aliens, let me know. Also, if you have preferred class, let me know. I will see if I can make it happen.
As our front line. They're the first ones into a fight and the last ones out. Our snipers specialize in dealing massive amounts of damage from afar, but without sufficient training, they're vulnerable in close combat situations.
Alright.
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
Xenobiology and stuff.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Valen. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
Awesome stuff. Right. So, barracks 2, what do I have for soldiers? In general, what do I have? Lots of different. I need to play around with some colors and stuff, make people look a little different eventually. But first, for the first couple of missions, I'm just gonna hold on to the native XCOM stuff. Alright, so what do I have here? I have a medkit, which would be useful. I need a satellite, like really badly. Before I do that,
We've still got some
however,
room to grow up here. But if we really want to expand our facilities, We're going to have to start excavating beneath the base. Unfortunately, the deeper we go, the more it's going to cost.
Okay, this is not very much fun, is it? Like, I have steam right under the satellite uplink. Gosh, that is not very much fun. I suppose... Because I need multiple satellite uplinks to really
Commander
get
to
the...
mission control. Commander to mission control.
Can I do this stuff? Oh right, I don't have enough engineers for the satellite uplink. Power generator would be nice. So I need a few engineers. I do have a lot of power, and I didn't realize that on these lower difficulty settings you actually get officer training school right at the start. That is really freaking cool.
Commander to mission control.
How much did this eat power? It didn't eat that much power. Power generator. Good grief. I could just use this steam instead of this, and maybe plant. Yeah. Is this worth doing? Can I get away with 5-day?
Work crews are on their way to begin construction.
I should be able
I'll send
to.
word when the new facility is operational.
What I need is another
Commander,
satellite.
Our current satellite uplink facilities are at full capacity. We should build additional uplinks as soon as
what?
possible to allow for new satellite deployments.
Wait, what? Do I have that many satellites? What? Wait. How do I have one? I have one still undeployed. Okay. Yeah. That is interesting. Did not realize that. So these are a couple upgrades I want really early as possible, and having a lowered cost for all of this stuff is really freaking good. This is a nice one to have. Of course, wet work is really good, just straight up experience point gains. This is a very good upgrade. Everything comes as squaddy, so you don't have to train them from rookies. But the two squad sizes, especially high difficult settings, these make such a big deal. Also on being able to actually level unit troops. Alright, let's do something for research. Meld recombination would be kind of interesting. I think we're doing weapon fragments first. Doing the xenobiology later. Alright.
I agree. That does seem to be the most pressing of our current research options. We'll begin immediately. I will notify you when a complete report is available.
Alright.
Access lift operational.
Going to excavate that. Because if I can plonk a thermal generator down here, I don't have to worry about power for a bit. And I should probably excavate this too, but I need to save the credits for now. I can plonk a second satellite uplink right here without a big worry. And then, because I can't remember if you can build on top of Steam. You should be able to build on top of Steam anything, anything and everything anyway. Because if I can get the satellite uplink set up right here, all of them with the adjacency bonuses, then that is going to be nice. Alrighty then.
Contact detected.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Wow, you can your craft can take a lot of damage on this difficulty setting. Not used to that.
Central, this is Voodoo 37. We have a confirmed kill on Bogey 001. I repeat, the UFO is down. I'll copy, over.
Solid copy, Voodoo 37. Nice work. Central out. Alright, people. Retask Recon Satellite Bravo and get me a visual on that crash site.
She's coming into range now, sir.
On screen. Magnify. Still in one piece. Commander, I recommend we get a strike team to the crash site immediately.
Annoyingly, I got UFO before I got an abduction mission. Oh well. Oh, what? What was that? Alright. Hey, somebody needs to get up in ranks. I think we're doing sniper. Aside of the rest, we're doing some a couple ladies, and we are leveling up rookies in general. Let's bring Brad Taylor. He hopefully gets turned into a support after this mission. No matter what else everybody else gets into. Bring a sniper is... Snipers just become so dang useful. Which might be a reason not to level them up. Might be worth leveling an assault. I don't usually use assaults on the higher difficulty settings because I find them to be so much worse than heavies. Supports are useful and snipers are useful, so the assault often gets left on the backside because, well, just not as useful, let's just put it that way. Alright, let's bring the sniper.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
You'll be heading into Japan for the next mission.
And I will end the recording
Looks like
right
the UFO
here.
went down in a densely populated area within the city limits. Let's just hope everyone on the ground stayed clear.
And next time, Operation Hidden Palace.